Hi everyone, once again welcome back to my channel. I hope you people are doing good. So in today's video we are going to discuss the solutions for CSAT series of day 32, and the first question is the cost price of 36 books is equals to the selling price of 30 books. The gain percentages. So here it is given that the cost price of 36 books is equals to the selling price of 30 books, and we have to find out the gain percentage. So when you get these type of questions, you can use a formula. And here if you clearly see, here the cost price of x articles is equals to selling price of y articles. Then we have to find out loss or profit percentage. So at that time what we have to do is we have to assume the selling price as x, that is cost price will be the selling price and selling price will be the cost price, that is selling price is equals to x and cost price is equals to y. So the profit or loss percentage will be equals to x minus y divided by y into 100. So applying this same formula, here I have considered x as 36 and y as 30. Applying these two values in the formula, x minus y divided by y into 100, 36 minus 30 divided by 30 into 100 is equals to 20%, which is option number 1. So the gain percentage will be 20%. And now the second question is the cost price of 20 oranges is same with the selling price of 16 oranges. The profit percentages. So this question is also same type of question, and this can be solved by using the same formula. Here I have treated x as 20 and y has 16. Now the profit percentage is x minus y divided by y into 100, and substituting the value of x and y, the profit percentage will be 25%, which is option number 3. And the next question is, if the cost price of 18 articles is equals to the selling price of 16 article, the gain or loss percentages. So here also the question is same, and here I am treating the value of x as 18 and y as 16. So substituting these values in the formula, we get the gain or loss percentage as 12 1 by 2 percentage. So which is option number 4. Here you have to remember one thing. If after solving all this solution, that is after solving x minus y divided by x y into 100, if you get the final value as positive, then it is gain percentage. If you get the value as negative, then it is loss percentage. So here we got positive percentage. So here it is gain percent. So the answer will be 12 1 by 2 percentage. And the fourth question is, a shopkeeper sold his goods at half the list price and thus lost 20%. If he had sold on the list price, his gain percent would be. So here a shopkeeper has sold his goods at the market price, which is nothing but list price, and he has sold half of the list price. After selling that at that rate, he has lost 20%. Now we have to find out the list price, so that how much gain percentage would he get. That is, if the shopkeeper has sold the goods at list price, that is if shopkeeper has sold the goods at the market price, that is cost price, then what is his profit percentage. So the first thing is, let us find out what is the actual cost price. So here, to know the actual cost price, I have treated the list price as 100, that is cost price as 100, and here it is told that he has sold the goods as half of the list price, that is selling price is equals to list price divided by 2. So here substituting the value, selling price is equals to 100 divided by 2, which is nothing but 50. So I have selling price as 50. Now after selling at half of the list price, he has lost 20%, and we know lost percentage is nothing but cost price minus selling price divided by cost price into 100. So substituting the value of selling price, that is substituting 50 as the value of selling price, if we solve, we get cost price as 125 divided by 2. So now we have selling price and cost price. Now we have to find out the profit percentage on selling list price. So if these goods are sold on the list price, that is if the selling price is 100, we have to find out what is the profit on the goods. So here the selling price is 100. We have already found out the cost price, that is 125 divided by 2. So substituting that values, we get the profit percentage as 60, which is option number 1. I hope you have understood this solution also. And the fifth question is, Ram sold 2 horses at the same price. One of his horse gets a profit of 10% and in the other he gets a loss of 10%. Then Ram gets, so here Ram has 2 horses and he sold both the horses at same price, but from one horse he got profit of 10% and from the other he got loss of 10%. Now we have to find out the overall Ram got loss or profit percent. So whenever you get these type of questions, like whenever a man sells his items, one at profit and other at loss, you have to use one simple formula, that is loss percentage is equals to x square divided by 100. Because whenever a man sells two similar objects and one gets a loss for him and another gets profit, at that time he will always get loss. So whenever you get this type of questions, directly you can use this formula, which is x square by 100. Here x is nothing but 10. So you're substituting the value 10, we get loss as 1%, which is option number 3. And now the sixth question is, oranges are brought at a rate of 7 per rupees 3. At what rate per 100 must they be sold to gain 33%? So here it is told that oranges are bought for 3 rupees and he got 7 oranges, and now we have to find out at what rate per 100 must they be sold to gain 33%. So that person should get 33 percentage of gain. Now we have to find out at what rate he have to sell so that he gets 33%. So here it is told that for 3 rupees he got 7 oranges, so for 1 rupee he gets 7 by 3 oranges, right? Now we know the price. Now the cost of one orange will be vice versa, that is 3 by 7, right? Now here in the question it is told that we have to find out at what rate per 100 must they be sold. So we have the cost of one orange is 3 by 7. In the similar manner, the cost of 100 oranges will be 3 by 7 into 100. So we are finding the cost of 100 oranges, so we have to multiply 3 by 7 into 100, which is nothing but 300 by 7. Now here it is given in the question that the person should get 33% gain. So gain percent is nothing but 33. Now we have the formula of gain percent as selling price minus cost price divided by cost price into 100. So after substituting the values, that is selling price minus cost price is nothing but 300 by 7 into 100 divided by 300 by 7, we get selling price as 57. So the man should sell all that oranges at 57 rupees so that he can get 33 percentage of profit. Now the seventh question is, 12 copies of a book were sold for 1800, thereby gaining cost price of 3 copies. The cost price of a copy is, so here it is told that 12 copies were sold for 1800 and after selling them he got gain as 3 cost price of 3 copies. Okay, now we have to find out what is the cost of each copy. So here we have the cost of selling price of 12 copies, which is nothing but 1800, and we have gain has cost price of 3 copies. So we all know that gain is nothing but selling price minus cost price. So here we have selling price has 1800. So putting that value in selling price, we have 1800. Now this selling price of 1800 is of 12 copies. So I am taking the cost price of 12 copies also. Now substituting the values, that is 1800 minus 12, 12 books cost price is equals to 3 books cost price, because it is already given that the gain is cost price of 3 copies. So after solving this, I got cost price of 1 copy has 120. So now moving on to the eighth question, 100 oranges are bought for rupees 350 and sold at the rate of 48 per dozen. The percentage of profit or loss is. So 100 oranges are bought for 350 and they are sold at 48 per dozen. So per dozen is nothing but for dozen we have 12 oranges. So in that manner, person has sold 48 rupees per dozen. Now we have to find out the profit or loss percentage. So here we have a simple formula. So whenever you find these type of questions, you can use a simple formula which is nothing but so here we have the total cost of P articles having equal cost is rupees X, and we have a total selling price of Q articles is Y. Then we find gain or loss percentage PY minus QX divided by QX into 100. So applying the same formula, here I have treated the value of P as 100 because here 100 oranges are bought and Y has 48 divided by 12 into 100 because here they have sold 48 oranges per dozen. Here they have sold at the rate of 48 per dozen. So per dozen is nothing but 12. So here Y value is equals to 400 and next Q is equals to 100 and X will be 350. So applying all these values in the formula, the percentage will be 14 into 2 by 7 percentage, right? I think you have understood. Now the ninth question is Ramesh bought 10 cycles for 500 each. He spent 2000 on repair of all cycles. He sold 5 of them for 750 each and the remaining for 550 each. Then the total gain or loss percentage. So here Ramesh has bought 10 cycles, 500 each, and he spent extra 2000 to repair all the 10 cycles, and he sold 5 of them for 750 and other 5 for 550. Now we have to find out gain or loss percentage. So first we will find out the cost price. So Ramesh at first bought 10 cycles and each cycle cost 500, which is nothing but 500 into 10, right? And after buying that cycles, he has spent 2000 extra to repair that cycles. So here cost price will be 500 into 10 plus 2000, which is nothing but 7000. So Ramesh has spent 7000 for buying 10 cycles. Now Ramesh has sold 5 cycles for 750. That is nothing but 750 into 5 plus he have sold another 5 cycles for 550 each. So the selling price will be 750 into 5 plus 550 5 into 550. So the total selling price is 6500. So here if you see the cost price is more than selling price. So by seeing that we can clearly say that Ramesh has sold all the cycles at a loss. So now we have to find out the loss percentage, which is nothing but cost price minus selling price divided by cost price into 100. Applying all the values in the formula, we get loss percentage as 7 1 by 7%. Okay. Now the last question is a table is sold at a profit of 13%. If it is sold for 25 rupees more, profit is 18%. Selling price of table is. So here a table is sold at a profit of 13% and if it is sold for 25 rupees more, it has got 18% more profit, right? We have to find out the cost price of the table. So here also I'm going to use a simple formula, which is whenever you have these type of questions, like whenever you get questions based on like a man is someone is selling their items at profit and after increasing the price they have got more profit, then you can use a formula like P divided by Y plus X into 100. That is, whenever a man sells his items at a profit or loss of X percent, if he sold it for rupees P more, he would have gained or lost Y%. Then cost price is equals to P divided by Y plus X into 100. So here if one is sold at profit and the other is loss, okay. Otherwise you can use another formula, which is P divided by Y minus X into 100 when both are either profit or loss. For example, here if you see the question, the man has sold first one at a profit of 13% and again if he has sold for 25 rupees more, he has got profit as 18%. So here both are profit. So when both are profit, to find out the cost price, we use the formula P divided by y minus x. So if one value is profit and the other one is a loss, we use the formula P divided by y plus x into 100. So here I am using the formula P divided by y minus x into 100. Okay, and now substituting the values, P as 25, y as 18 and x as 13, we get cost price of each table as 500, which is option number 2. I hope it is clear for you people, and if you have any doubts you can ask me, and the questions for next day are given here. Please watch it and solve them. The solutions will be given in the next video.